We're not the biggest, I won't say we're the best, but people find us. I think, wow, what a privilege that must be that you've chose to come through Putney and Roehampton door. When I was volunteering in one of the boxing club once, and this man said to me, get out of this boxing club, Karen, you're a woman, what do women know about boxing? And I did get up and I left, and that experience there said to me, I'm going to start my own boxing club, because women do have something to offer. I might not have had a few fights before, but what I did have was, because I think I was a woman, I used to read up everything about boxing, and I even became a better coach than them. And I thought, one day I'm going to set up my own boxing club, and I'm going to make sure every woman that comes into my club feels welcome. Every person that comes into my boxing club, I'm going to have a squad of women one day, you know. And it took me about 5 years to achieve that, but it was always stayed in the back of my mind that I had someone talk to me like that. I didn't stick up for myself, I just left. But really, I think I've always felt, I wish I had said something like, I have the same right to be here as you, I went on the same course as you. I might not have had boxing experience, but I have technical experience, and I can bring people, females, into this club, which they didn't have at the time. So, you know, everyone has different things to offer, but I wish I had said that, but because I was shy and I felt totally embarrassed, I did not stick up for myself. So I think having my own boxing club has really forced me to justify to myself, and other people can see that I am good as anybody else. And it's a male-dominating sport, so I have to speak up. If I don't speak up, then I'd be lost. The club would be lost.
Well, my name is Janine. I'm 33, and I've been attending the boxing club for about 2 years now. When I first came, it was accompanying my son, who came to the kids' classes, and then I just felt like I really wanted to join in, really love the family atmosphere, and just wanted to be a part of it, really.
I'm Megan and I'm 19. I've been doing boxing since my first year of uni, which was last year, and I'd done it because I was battling panic disorder and ADHD, but I wanted a sort of way of treating it that wasn't medical, and it's done wonders for me, and I met great people, great women, and I feel empowered as a woman now, and I love it. It's brilliant.
What boxing means to me and what I try to convey to people or to carry out when I'm doing my own boxing club and also boxing shows is that everyone's an individual. Respect everyone as an individual, respect their cultural differences, respect their financial differences, just that basic thing of, for that hour and a half, let's just respect each other, have fun, let's talk to each other.
If you've ever heard of toxic masculinity and all its properties, I essentially embody them. Lots of issues with my masculinity. I'm a short guy. You're a tall guy. You're skinny though, so probably people like looking to you saying, "Oh, I'm gonna hit him because he's a skinny guy." Well, for me, it was the same thing, but I'm the short and fat guy, and I'll bully him. And to a certain extent, I was slightly bullied. People used to coddle me, used to pity me, and I hated that. And there's still problems there, of course, but boxing helps.
Well, we've got a 12-year-old girl called Alicia, and she is a champion. And you know, it's absolutely fantastic that somebody at that age has been able to find their way in the sport and become a champion. When she first started, very nervous, used to cry when she was in the ring. We used to have heart palpitations, all that kind of emotion.
I wanted to do boxing because all my cousins are boys, and the only girl cousins I have, they all live in Hastings. And then all of my cousins were all doing boxing, and I was like, oh, why didn't I give it a try? And then I just liked it and carried on.
But now when it's time for a fight, she's very professional about the way she prepares for that day. Some people, they cannot prepare for that day. What Alicia has is that she manages her emotion and don't get carried away with that And this is what's quite frightening, the fear factor of boxing. But to me, that's all about life skills. You can't just keep running away for every time things scares you.